Hey guys, Tony here, and I'm here to show some of my recent vinyl purchases. I only got a few, but I figured I'd make a quick video and show them. It's about 1 o'clock on Saturday night, and um, I don't have much to do, so I figured I'd make a couple videos. Um, so yeah, I'll just get down to it. First one I got was recommended by um, I think Dan was the one who really talked this album up and made me really want to check it out. And I really like it so far. It's the Gaslight Anthems, the 59 sound. I was able to pick up a brand new copy of this at my record store, and to me, I think it's actually really good. Um, in looking at the cover, I was like, I don't know. This looks like every other band that's come around in the past decade. Every popular band with these guys, these tough looking guys with the tattoos and everything. But I was actually really surprised. I did hear a few things by them, and I picked up a 7-inch by them on Black Friday, which I show in another video. And I really liked that song, but um, as far as the whole album went, I wasn't sure what I would think about it. Um, but it's actually really good. Um, I can honestly say I like every song. I've listened to this a number of times now, and I like it a lot. I mean, everything. It's so he mentions like a ton of great songs in his lyrics. Um, it reminds me of like, and he probably mentions both of these guys in his songs, but like Bruce Springsteen and Bob Seger, and I think he does mention Bob Seger specifically. Um, but every song I like, the ones that stand out to me are probably the first few: Great Expectations, the 59 Sound, White Lincoln. But I can't, they're all actually very good. Here's Looking at You, Kid's a great song. Miles Davis and Cool. Um, every one of them. I don't know the album that great that I'm like, that's this song, that's this song, but I've listened to it a number of times. The record and the MP3s at work, and I definitely like it a lot. So if you're not familiar with this and you're looking for something good that just rocks, they're just good songs and um, just really well done. Check this out. Um, very New Jersey, very again another band that's just like super inspired by Springsteen. I mean, um, I also get some sound like 80s sounding things in it too. That crossed with like Springsteen, with slightly punk kind of edge, but not really punk. Um, just a great album. So check it out. Um, this one here was recommended by a number of people actually on YouTube, and I've just heard too that it was a great album. So I figured it was time I check it out. It arrived today. These actually next three arrived today, and I've listened to them each one time. So there's not a whole lot I could say about them except so far I like them all. This one I think is brilliant. Arcade Fire, Funeral, and it's just like a cacophony of just brilliant sounding music. There's a lot going on, and I think it's just really well done. The package, the music, everything about it is just really good. And again, I think the more I listen to it, the more I'm gonna like it. So far, a pretty good recommendation. So I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with this. So I wasn't. So I like the package too. The whole thing is supposed to be like a funeral, and it comes with like a card. I don't know what you call it. I want to say like a funeral program, but that's probably the wrong term for it. But and the insert, I'm not gonna pull it out, but the insert's cool. It's like a funeral program where it has a date and they all sign it and things like that. So that was released in 2004, and I didn't realize I had ordered these at the same time. Um, but the Black Keys Rubber Factory was also released in 2004. and another Black Keys record that I think is just brilliant. I mean, really good. They're actually just, they definitely do some different things on here. There's some acoustic guitar. I think I heard pedal steel at one point. There was a song that sounded like early Crazy Horse to me, which I thought was great. But again, they're muddy, garagey blues sound. That's just them, and it's so well done on this. So if you're into the Black Keys or you're looking to check them out, this is a great album by them. So there you go. And this one was Big Star 1000. This was his first Obscure Classics record, and it looked fascinating to me when the first I heard of it was through him, and I can't thank him enough. I really like this record a lot. I had a hard time finding it, believe it or not. The copy that I got was used. It's not in the greatest of shape, but it's not bad at all. The vinyl is actually very good. It's very clean. It plays excellent. The cover is just a little bit banged up, just some shelf wear on it. And there's a little tear on the cover. It looks like it's from a sticker or something. But it's McDonald and Giles, their album. If you didn't check out his video on this, it's his Obscure Classics #1. These guys were from King Crimson, and I guess they left and did their own thing, but I listened to it one time earlier today. This arrived today as well, and brilliant, just brilliant. Everything about it so far. What really made me want to get this, Big Star 1000 talked about it and said how great it was. So I said, okay, I'll keep my eye open, not knowing how rare it is. I went to a record store a few towns over from me they do have a few new things, but it's mostly used stuff. And I figured if anything, maybe he has it. So the guy that owns it, he's always there. He really knows his stuff about music. And I got to the store. I was looking at other things too, but I said, I'm looking for a record by a couple guys that they left King Crimson, and the cover is it's like purple, and they're both standing there with their chicks, you know. And he knew right away. He said, McDonald and Giles. He's like, I love that record. He's like, I got it. He's like, and it was like my favorite record when I was a kid. He's like, but I never see it anymore. And this guy sees everything. Like, people bring in collections and things, and he buys them. He's like, but I never see it. He's like, if you want, I'll make you a copy if you want it. But I was looking for the vinyl. I did check it out online too. But after I talked to him and he said that, I'm like, I gotta get this record. So I looked on eBay, and there's a few copies for sale. Most of them are pretty expensive. There was one seller who had it up for $30 or best offer, and I was able to talk him down like $5. So I got this for $25, and so far I think it's a great purchase. I like it a lot. I can't really name the tracks. Like there's only a few. The whole first side, and I loved. The second side is like one track, but I think they're all like sweets. The first one is Sweet and Sea, and then there's Flight of the Ibis. The third track is She Waiting? Fourth track is Tomorrow's People, The Children of Today. That I liked, that last track, but the whole first side I thought was great. Second side I need to listen to again, but I didn't just put it on and sit down and listen to it. I was kind of just doing things around the house, but I really liked what I heard, and I've heard it too, like on online. But check this out. If you see a copy of this, grab it. It's a gatefold, and it opens up. So there you go. It was hard to come by, but glad I got a copy. And thanks again, Big Star 1000, for a good recommendation. Guys, that's all I got for now. I am expecting a few things. I actually ordered a couple things today. So when I get those all together, I'll do another video. In the meantime, I'll be doing my record collection essentials, or record collection must-haves, or whatever I'm going to call it. So guys, thanks again for watching, and have a good one. Take care.